Hey, it's your girl JLove81. Thank you for joining me. I am here to show you guys my pickups from Too Many Games 2018. So first thing I'll show you guys is this is pretty much the badge that I wore for all 3 days. This was the mini boss pass. So you get a t-shirt with this and some raffle tickets and a 3-day pass. The convention was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was an awesome convention. I got to meet a lot of people. I actually, for the first time in my life, had people that recognized me that were just, you know, wonderful people that happened to either see me streaming or watch my channel. And I have a couple pictures that you guys probably will see on social media if you haven't already. And it was phenomenal. It was surprising. It was these people were wonderful. I enjoyed having conversation with them. It was amazing. I got to see other YouTubers. It was such a good time. It is highly recommended you guys try to get out to Too Many Games. It is one of the best conventions out there. So the convention takes place in Oaks, Pennsylvania, which is probably right outside of the Philadelphia area. So make sure you guys come. I know a couple of you guys are going to join me next year, so it's going to be a blast and I cannot wait. We're going to go with some t-shirts that I got. I love getting t-shirts. So it's one of the things I do like to get at conventions, because if you guys see some of your favorite YouTubers, I've gotten all my Game Chasers t-shirts there. I've gotten Gaming Historians t-shirts there already. AVGN's t-shirt. Oh man, the list goes on and on. So now I got the official Too Many Games t-shirt, which I love because it has that Mario Odyssey feel to it. That's why I like it. And my favorite color is red. My buddy, check him out, ACC Card Shark. My buddy Josh was there, ACC Card Shark. He happened to give me a t-shirt, which he did not have to do. I highly appreciate it. I think it's pretty cool. It has the YouTube logo in the back. Check him out. I'm going to put his channel in the link in the description below. Awesome guy. Me and him had a blast. We actually live in the same area, which is awesome. So shout out to ACC Card Shark. Check him out. Finally got the RGT 85 shirt, guys. Finally. So yes, I got that from Sean Long himself. Thank God, because I love the color of the shirt. He has amazing shirts. He has so many variety. If I had money, I would have bought them all. So that's pretty cool. The same with Wood. I got BeatEmUps shirt, Zeldies. Looks just like Wood, doesn't it? That's what I love about it. It does. It looks just like him. He had also 2 different versions, 2 different varieties. If I had the money, I would have got them all too. Awesome shirt. I love this look. And I definitely love Wood. I don't even know how you guys are going to take that, but you know I meant BeatEmUps, right? All right, so Rebel Gaming Club, guys, check them out. I will put their channel in the link description below. I got to watch them in concert and I got a t-shirt right after. So Rebel Gaming Club, awesome group of guys. I enjoy hanging out with them. They're a lot of fun. Make sure you check their channel out because they're a group of people that you actually want to hang out with. That's how I feel. All right, let's go with some games. I know you guys are dying to see what kind of games I got. Now, I did not get as many games as I did previous years. I actually were more focused on trying to get games for buddies of mine that could not attend. So I really didn't focus on myself as much. And like I said, my main thing was t-shirts. And I believe it or not, I did not have the opportunity to get, you know, collector stuff and stuff like that. I did not have a chance. There's always next year though, but we did need to get a couple games. And the #1 game that I was looking for, Adventure Island. Nate, this is for you, buddy. My buddy Solid Nate inspired me to get this game. His channel is going to be in the link in the description below. He live streamed this game over and over till he beat it. He did a no death run on this game. I am doing all right. I can't no death run this game. I'm barely even passing area 5. So that's where I'm at right now. This is a very tough game, but it's a lot of fun. It's so addicting, and he was right. Never got to play this until I started watching him. So thanks, Nate. I really appreciate it. You gotta believe. And that's why I got this game. So now I'm addicted. So I thank Nate for that. So I'm so happy to have this in my collection. The first of the many games that came out for Adventure Island. Next game, because of my buddy NES addict. Watching him live stream this one night, I had to have it. Star Tropics. So I am excited that I finally got this game. I've been dying to play this. It looks so awesome. I enjoyed watching him stream it. He beat the game. And I'm like, you know what? That looks like a game that I might want to enjoy. So I will enjoy. I'm excited. So I finally have that in my collection. Another buddy that inspired me, Megadan29. I watched him. No death run this. Russian Attack. Never played it before. It has someone's name. You know, don't you hate when people do this? It makes me want to cry. Rest in peace. Let's have a moment of silence for people that write on their cartridges. I'm addicted to this game, so it's a lot of fun. I'm glad I picked this one up. So thank you, Megadan. And like I said, I'm going to put these wonderful guys, these wonderful gamers, these wonderful streamers in the link in the description below. So make sure you check them out, please. The next one, Skate or Die 2. I like the original Skate or Die. I have it. I never had the second one, but a buddy of mine, Nefarious West, did a video, and believe it or not, it was about NES 8-bit stage music. This was part of it, and while he was showing the music in this game, he showed some of the gameplay, explained a little bit about what it was about, so I finally got to see it, and I had to pick it up. Thank you, Nefarious West. I will leave his channel in the link in the description below. So now I have that in my collection. I am very happy. So that's it for NES games. Now I'm going to show you some SNES games that I picked up. The Lion King. I have this for the Sega Genesis. I heard that it was the same game on the Super Nintendo, and we all know that there is a difference in games for the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Like the Aladdins were different. Obviously the Ninja Turtle games were different. The Tasmania games were different. So I thought it would be the same, but it is not. Someone did tell me it was the same game. I figured, what the heck, I didn't have it for my collection. Now we do. Hard game. I don't know how you guys play this. It's the Lion King. It's supposed to be for kids. It's so difficult, but I had to have it. I love it very much. All right, so one of my favorite pickups. I love to go into the Homebrew section where they have the hacked games. That's one of my favorite things when I go to conventions, because you don't get to see games like this. Now, for a while, I've been watching Super Back to the Future 2 on different channels. I've been wanting that game. We did not have that game here in the United States. So they finally have it now for us to play, Super Back to the Future 2. Awesome, awesome game. This game is so much better than any of the NES versions of Back to the Future. We did not get really good versions of that game. Kind of like Ghostbusters. But this game is amazing. I like it a lot. I'm going to hope to beat this. I'll have to live stream this one day, so I am grateful for that. Okay, so my next NES game, thanks again to Megadan29, watching you play these games inspires me to get them, which is why I love the retro community. You get to see games that you never got to try before. You see games that you never even heard of before. So watching you guys live stream it, doing gameplay of it, I highly appreciate it. You guys are making sure that I keep going with my NES collection. I appreciate it. And it is Trojan. So I've been wanting to play this game. I played it a little bit. I like it. It's different though. It seems a little bit difficult, but we're gonna definitely do that. I'm never gonna no death run. I am not Megadan. I'm not no death running anything, but we're gonna play it. Another game that I actually got from the RGT85 booth. When I got the t-shirt, I really didn't feel like breaking change, so why not buy a game that I didn't have? So I actually got Terminator 2 Judgment Day T2 for the NES. I have the game for the Super Nintendo. I know this one's a little bit different, so I finally have that as well. Terminator. I'm also a big fan of the movie, so collecting these games, I gotta get the one for Sega Genesis. I got a buddy of mine that's hooking me up with that, so I'm definitely gonna have to get that. I am a big fan of the Terminator series. Now, the next couple games, I hung out with James, AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd, James Rolfe. He was there on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, he had his panel, and also you got to stand in line to get a picture, have his autograph. I do have his autograph already because I've seen him a couple times in Too Many Games. So I got a picture with him. But on Saturday, We didn't expect to see him there at his booth. He was selling games. He was autographing. He was allowing pictures. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. He did me the honor and the favor of actually talking to a couple of my buddies on the phone. So I wanted to pay tribute and buy a couple of games that he was selling that I did not have. So some of the games was Nintendo 64, WCW, NWO Revenge. So that I did not have in my collection. Games like this reminds me of TBelly and DOA. My buddy DOA Hitman and TBelly, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You guys playing wrestling games all the time. I'm not big on wrestling like I used to be, but watching you guys play that game is a lot of fun, and it makes me want to definitely collect for these. So that's freaking awesome. So that's what I have. And he also autographed it. What sucks was I put it in my bag and I shouldn't have, and I didn't have a chance to let it dry. So it smeared a little bit. So that is AVGN signature that smeared. It pissed me off, but it's okay because I do have 2 games that have a signature. I already have a signature with E.T. This is the first time I met him at Too Many Games. And of course, you know, AVGN movie, had to have him sign it. And him and Mike Matei signed my Zelda Outlands game. And that was last year at Too Many Games. So I definitely got hooked up with that. So I'm not too butthurt about that. We got signatures already. Plus, they signed my Mario book. I have a book that they actually I bring with me every year. And every year I get YouTubers to sign this book. And the recent ones, here's James' signature. Here's Mike Matei's signature. I got Jordan Fringe signature, CND's, Nintendo Cade. I have Sean. I have so many people. Wood, Alpha Omega Sin, The Game Chasers, Gaming Historian, Nintendo. So many people signing my book, CND. I appreciate every single one of you for signing that. The next game I got from James himself, World Series Baseball for the Sega Genesis. I did not have that. I love old school baseball games. I think they're so much more fun than the show. The show is great. I love the series. I do have some of the games, but it comes out every year. The graphics look amazing. The realisticness is awesome, but it's not, to me, ever will be as fun as the old school games. And what I like about this, Blockbuster label. Check it out. Blockbuster label right here. If this label is broken, you must purchase the video. That's freaking awesome. I love that. So that's going to stay there. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. I love that store so much. It reminds me so much of my childhood, renting a lot of games. Back then, I used to rent a lot of Super Nintendo and GameCube games. The next game is NHL Stanley Cup for the Super Nintendo. I love ice hockey games. I think they're a lot of fun. It reminds me of the original, the first ice hockey game I played was ice hockey in the NES, where you're like the skinny guy, the big guy, and the medium-sized guy. So I love, that's my favorite. I actually like it better than Blades of Steel. Love Blades of Steel, but that one, the original, so much fun. It's a lot of, it's funny to me, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. And the next game that he had, Monopoly. Why? I don't know. I didn't have it. Am I going to really play this? Probably not, but I still need it in the collection. So we definitely have Monopoly, and it was also in the AVGN collection. I'm honored to have purchased games from him himself. So I finally have that as well. Now, one of my favorite purchases from Billy, from the Game Chasers himself, it is Blu-ray Game Chasers Season 4. I have Season 1, 2, and 3 that I did purchase at conventions whenever I see them. So either at Too Many Games or Retro World in Connecticut. Usually when they make appearances, they always sell DVDs. I finally have this one. This is the Ultimate Blu-ray. This is the special edition. And you have Melvor's signature on it, Billy's, and Jay. But Jay decided to take the DVD from Billy and write sexy for me, just to show that he's sexy. Yes, you are, Jay. Yes, you are. So he did that, and then it's just bonus features. Got a little thank you. Thank you so much, Jen. You have always been such an awesome friend. Hope you enjoy the set. Billy and Jay. Freaking awesome. I am so happy. It has special features, it has pictures, the Chode Nation. So everybody that donated for this, you have pictures, you got Keeb, 8-Bit Eric. So it's a wonderful, wonderful collector's edition. Look at that. Look at the guys with no shirts. Look at that. I've been watching the Game Chasers forever. I'm a big fan of them. I still am. And let me tell you something, they're a wonderful, wonderful bunch of guys. I enjoy talking to them and hanging out with them at conventions. They are so down to earth. They're funny. They are exactly what you see is how they act. And I love that about them. They've always treated me like family, and I appreciate them so much. I really do. So I'm happy to have that. I thought this was a pretty neat thing. Look at how they're supposed to be freaking Jay and his brothers. I love that. I think that's pretty funny. You got their top 20 NES games. So you have Jay's top 20 NES games, Billy's top 20 NES games. You got Jay's top 10 PlayStation 2 games, Billy's top 10 PlayStation 2 games, Billy's top 10 PlayStation games, Eric's top 10 PlayStation games in here. And it lists top Atari games, Billy's top Super Nintendo games. And that's all in this list. Billy's gaming memories, Jay's gaming memories. So you have that. So I think this is freaking awesome. I'm very, very happy to have this. So some of the memories, you got a little comic thing going on, Melvor and Dodongo. So that's freaking awesome. I love that. I know this has to be Billy. I love the drawings. That's amazing. I love the animation, and I get it's very time consuming, which is why they don't do many animations. And they're busy guys, honestly. And then you got the DVDs. So that is probably my favorite purchase of the convention. Then of course you got the book, Too Many Games, which had pretty much the schedule, guests and times if you guys want to know when the the tournaments were, the panels were, cosplay wrestling, stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. It has the vendors, so you know who's there selling things, and the policy, and it's awesome to have as a collection. I'm happy to have it. Same thing, Mario Odyssey. So definitely to me, the best game of the year. My best game of the year. And then I saw a booth over by the arcade, which I thought was pretty cool. I was very big on Nintendo Power. I used to have it as a kid. I have a few that I'm blessed with that I still have. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of magazines. My basement got flooded. Mold grew, destroyed my magazines. I couldn't even think about it. It's heartbreaking. And I moved so much. I lost a lot. So I kept some. And this kind of brought me back to it. This is called Old School Gamer Magazine. So these guys want to bring back retro gaming magazines. I'm supportive of that. Issue number 4, oldschoolgamermagazine.com. So make sure you check them out. And just the way it is in the inside, it definitely reminds me of Nintendo Power. It talks about the Expo, Game On Expo, stuff like that. Going over games that came out either in Japan. It just things that I really loved about Nintendo Power as well. But yeah, this was pretty cool, I thought. So thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you being here, seeing my pickups. There's always next year. This year, I am actually going to Southeast Game Exchange in South Carolina in August. So I will have another pickup video there. I'm sure you guys are going to see a full video of the convention. I'm going to hang out with Megadan29, NES Addict, Captain Retro, Nostalgia, Your Player 2, and so many others that said that they're going to be there. I hope to see you, Video Game Lover 58. I forgot you're going as well. So there's going to be so many awesome people. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm excited to take you guys with me. And that's pretty much it. So once again, thank you for joining me. If you guys attended Too Many Games, let me know in the comment down below what your pickups were. Let me know what your pickups were at any convention. I want to know. I enjoy interacting with you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am close to 1K. I am so excited. If I hit that, I am going to do a very big giveaway that I actually have in my possession right now. So once I hit over 1K, we're going to do a big giveaway. Make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.